Goldberg joke. They didn't like it. Why didn't they like the Goldberg joke? You can't even click that link. Dude, what the actual... What is going on? Chats. They didn't like the Goldberg joke. It was just a joke. See? See, chat, you get censored, bro. See? Point proven. My point is proven. My point is proven. Fuck. Excuse my language. Stream crashed. New link. See, chat, don't make any Shapiro jokes. Don't make any Israel jokes. Definitely don't make any Steam jokes. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. You get censored. You get knocked offline. You get DDoSed. Oh, boy. All right, guys. Well, guess who has to spend the next 5 minutes reposting the links? Ro did it. Those brewish overlords. Oh, man. Hold on, guys. Live with full summary. Let me make these posts and we're going to continue. This is... Chat, I don't think you guys understand how annoying this is. I don't know if they kicked me offline because I was on my VPN or what. They might have kicked me offline because I forgot to turn my VPN off. See, chat, you know we gotta play it clean, bro. We have to play it safe. If you guys don't use a VPN, what are you doing? You guys need VPNs, but apparently you shouldn't be streaming with a VPN. Stream crashed. New link. This is such a deterrent. I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. We're gonna continue here in a second. Jeez, bro. What's good, Gambit? I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done, and we're gonna continue. See, guys, drop the likes. Drop likes on the stream because now we lost all our likes. Make sure everybody, you guys like the stream, okay? Like the stream. We lost all of our likes. Thank you, YouTube. You're amazing, YouTube. When you knock me offline, you can't handle a little Goldberg joke. Such a shame. Do you have a VPN sponsorship? Yes and no. Because I did a sponsorship with NordVPN like a year ago, and they gave me like a lifetime subscription. But that sponsorship was for one video. It wasn't for like a full campaign. All right, guys, you ready? No more brew jokes. Oh, is that what we're saying now? Brew. Guys, stop with the brew jokes. No more brew jokes. You mentioned Goldberg and it hit you with gold dust. Jordan. Hold on, I'm going to put the vote back in, or the poll back in the chat. Rate the spoilers. Here, 10, 9, 8, and 7. Guys, we lost all our likes. It'd be amazing if you guys liked the stream. Like the stream. So we could get back up, spread this stream. Spread and grow this community. Where did we leave off at? What was the last thing you guys heard? What was the last thing? Was it, I think we were up here, right? Goldberg. Was the last thing you guys heard the Gerd and the Goldberg quotes? Was good, Cuneo. I hope you get a sponsorship from Surfshark. Nami freaking out. Okay, that's what you last heard? Where were we at? Where was that? Nami, okay, so Nami is getting dizzy from the scale of everything. Suddenly, they see someone is crossing the bridge toward the castle and hide. Okay? The two people coming out of the castle, out of Epstein Castle, I'm sorry, Steen Castle, is Goldberg and Gerd. Two members of the new giant warrior pirates. The giant pirate crew led by Hiruden. Next to Gerd is Piper, her giant owl. So see, chat, these guys are OVO fans. They listen to Drake, XO, whatever. You know, isn't that owl supposed to be like some satanic like ritual kind of thing? Look at Alex Jones, bro. Alex Jones snuck into Bohemian Grove and saw the huge owl statue. These guys do rituals. See? Oh, that's my Stardew Valley keg layout. But yeah, bro, chat, I'm telling you, like, the reason how I found Christ is because, like, there are so many elites, famous people, celebrities, rappers, singers that love the occult. They love the occult. They love the rituals. They love all this darkness to the point where it's clearly evil. They got to believe in something. And they're worshiping the devil. So if the devil and Satan is real, then that must mean Jesus is real. That's like how I saw it. So then I picked up the Bible, and then I realized, wait a minute, bro, these guys are cooking in the Bible. All because of these satanic rituals. It was good, MBQ. Drake is also from a... I mean, look at Drake's religion. Or, I mean, sorry, Drake's manager, Lucian Grange. Saul the Tribe. And Lucian Grange, he was named in the Diddy lawsuit. You know that, right? Lucian Grange, Drake's manager, was named in a Diddy lawsuit. Why is he not arrested? Was Hoot Hoot satanic too? What do you mean Hoot Hoot? All right, let's continue. Let's continue, guys. Was good, Anime Land. Really looking forward to Loki's design. Also, could the X be an idea? Okay, hold on. I don't know what you mean by X. I'll get back to that message. Anime Land, post it again when I reach that part of the spoilers. We have not made any progress because I was yapping and then we got knocked offline. So we have to start all over. Okay. Gerd says, I wonder why Hiruden let such a weirdo be in our crew. Goldberg says, well, because he has the true skills of a navigator. Gerd says, I hate him. He's more of a shame of Elbaf than Loki is. Yeah, they hate Loki because Loki killed his dad. But you know who else killed his dad, chat? I got to pull it out again because I'm pretty sure we lagged out when I did this. When it happened. Do you know who else? Who else did it, chat? Who did it best? Who did it better? Huh? Loki's a wannabe. Doflamingo did the Toy Kingdom first. Doflamingo smoked on his dad's pack first. You're not him, Loki. You're not him. Yeah, Stelly did kill his dad. If you read in between the lines, he did. Sheesh. Goldberg and Gerd come to the castle because Owl Piper detected Rhodes' Crow carrying a ship. As trespassing is illegal in Elbaf. Yo, so basically Elbaf has better border control than America. As trespassing is illegal in Elbaf, Rhodes has a habit of taking nearby ships and claims them as trespassers. That way, Rhodes can lock them up. Yo, that's actually crazy. Wait. So if you trespass in Elbaf, you get locked up. Rhodes locks you up if you trespass in Elbaf. But if you trespass in America, you can vote. Chat, we're moving to Elbaf, baby. Who's down? Who's down with me? Who's moving to Elbaf with me? Let's go to Elbaf, baby. Let's go with the Giants. Let's go see the Straw Hats, bro. Let's go see Loki. Gerd says if he sees that Rhodes is kidnapping someone, she will Gerd is a she. I thought it was two guys. Wait, what? Wait, so Gerd is a girl? Chat, is Gerd a girl or a guy? I'm confused. Which one is it? Wrong soundboard. Whoops. Is Gerd a guy or a girl? Oh no. Gerd says if she sees that Rhodes is kidnapping someone, she will report this to Ja Rule. Wait, Ja Rule, that's the... Oh, where's he from, bro? Ja Rule. Where's that giant from? I guess he's from Elbaf, right? Didn't they introduce Ja Rule on Elbaf? Oh, I think they introduced him in Nami's Big Mom's flashback, right? Yeah! Like Ja Rule the rapper. Not Ja Rule the rapper, Ja Rule the Elbaf giant. He was introduced in Big Mom's flashback on Elbaf. Damn, bro. This man Oda, he doesn't forget, bro. Oda doesn't forget. He doesn't forget. The old giant. Oh, it says it right there. Yeah, it says it. It literally, that was the next sentence. The old giant from Big Mom's past. He's now around 408 years old. Bro is a mega boomer. Damn. Bro is 408 years old. Nami hears the trespassing is illegal part, so she orders everyone to remain hidden. Look at that. Illegal immigration. Nami, you're illegally immigrating. As Goldberg and Gerd knock the door of the castle calling for Road, the Straw Hat crew runs across the bridge. Below the bridge is a forest and many giant wolves. Ooh, see? Bro, finna pull up with Ashanti and shit. Yo, L, that is a crazy comment. Yo, chat, I'm getting... Who else is getting Skypiea vibes, man? I can't be the only one. Who else is getting Skypiea vibes, bro? A forest, Land of the Gods, Nami using a map. Dude, we are in Skypiea 2.0, baby. Remember the wolf in Skypiea? The wolf that Zoro befriended? Come on, bro. Or I guess it was a fox. But in the middle of the bridge, Luffy stops. He says he has been feeling it since they were inside the Block Kingdom, and Zoro and Sanji have felt it too. Yo, this is just like Jaya. Remember in Jaya where Luffy and Zoro, they detected the Blackbeard pirates? Oh, it's they. It's not him. It's them. It's they. Yo, Luffy, Zoro got that observation hockey, baby. You know we're not going to give Sanji any credit. We're not going to give Sanji any clout. No flowers to the bum. Zoro and Sanji, bro, that observation... Dude, they don't even have to enable observation hockey. Zoro and Luffy just have, like, passive observation hockey. Just passive observation hockey. Will we see that one creature that was a statue at Skypiea? What statue, L? Remind me. Yeah, Rumham, what's good, bro? How they detected Saturn. That's a good point. L, what statue are you talking about? A statue of a creature. Are you talking about the snake that looks like the Quetzalcoatl? Is that what you're talking about? Luffy says, it's a scream of a man so powerful, I could feel it all over my body. Whoa. Luffy. You can feel a man all over your body? Luffy. See, Luffy, this is why you shouldn't have let Sanji in your crew. Now Sanji, he's rubbing off on you. He's rubbing off on you, and you're acting like Sanji with this sus behavior. We all know that Sanji's simp attitude, his simp persona is just a facade. It's a cover-up. But no, this, chat, so this is like last arc as well, when Luffy detected Saturn, just like what Rumham said. Luffy detected Saturn, bro. See, that Luffy has that passive observation hockey. Luffy wants to go check on the source of that scream. Sanji says he will stay with the group and stop Zoro from going with Luffy again? Again, Zoro. You're stopping the vice captain from going with the captain. Again. You did this 2 chapters ago. Zoro's like, yo, I'm going to go with Luffy. Luffy's going to go to the temple. I'm going with the captain. No, Zoro, don't go. Don't go, Zoro. Now Zoro wants to go with Luffy again, a true vice captain. You want to tell him again, no, Zoro, don't go with Luffy, Zoro. Just like last arc. Vegapunk, you shouldn't have been saying that crazy message to the world. Is any of that even true? This man's Sanji, bro. You know Sanji wouldn't have this behavior if the captain was a girl. He wouldn't have this behavior if Stella was a girl. Bro is a bozo. Sanji says, this Marimo should never be allowed to enter any forest. Sanji, why should you be allowed to enter a forest? Because you could be like, oh, well, if Zoro enters a forest, Zoro's going to get lost. Okay, well, if you enter a forest and there's a girl in there, you're going to get lost, Sanji. Sanji, if you entered a forest and there was a girl in there, you were getting lost. Matter of fact, you're probably not even going to get lost. At least Zoro will lose his way outside of the forest. You will legit just stay there with the girl. Then you're going to bleed out. You're going to be gone and on the sidelines for the whole arc, just like Skypiea or just like Fishman Island. Just completely KIA because of a nosebleed. You see, chat, why it's so difficult to get along with Sanji and Sanji fans? Luffy tells the others to go on ahead, and then he jumps down from the bridge to the forest below. Chat, what are we going to see in the forest? What are we going to see in the forest? Sanji is goat, Zoro a bum. Yo, mods, get this guy out of here. Chat, mods, we need to clean the chat. Cut back to Elbaf ship. The news coup delivering morning's World Economy newspaper. One of the news shocks Dory and Broggy. It is the report that the giant warrior pirates attacked Egghead Island, but so did the Straw Hats. Wait. Oda, you're gonna give the giant warrior pirates some clout attacking Egghead Island, and you're gonna boost their bounty. But then you also said that the Straw Hats killed Vegapunk and they destroyed Egghead Island, but they don't get a bounty increase? Why do you give the bounty increase to the Giants but not the Straw Hats? The Straw Hats, according to you, destroyed the island versus the giant warrior pirates that only attacked the island. The Straw Hats killed Stella versus the warrior pirates who didn't kill Stella. Bro, we need a Straw Hat bounty increase. I'm sorry. If it wasn't for the Straw Hats, guess what? Vegapunk would have never made that message. And you know it, chat. If it wasn't for the Straw Hats, Vegapunk would have never had that message out. And at the least, he would have never completed the message. Broggy says, why would they make up lies like this? I can't read anything. Newspaper is too small. Robin says, I'll read it then. Yeah, let's go, Robin. Best Straw Hat. Best Straw Hat, just like Zoro. Robin and Zoro, best Straw Hats. You guys know it. Chat, who are the best Straw Hats? Who are the top 2 Straw Hats, and why are they Zoro and Robin? The giant warrior pirates has awakened from their 100-year slumber. Together with Yonko, Straw Hat Luffy, they set Egghead aflame. Both captains of the giant warrior pirates, Broggy the red ogre and Dory the blue ogre, will have a 1.8 billion berry bounty placed on their heads. Damn. These guys get almost a 2 billion. Bro, that's higher than Zoro. Dory and Broggy have a higher bounty than Zoro? No, you can't, L, you can't say I'm too biased, bro. You're going to tell me Dory and Broggy get a higher bounty than Zoro after everything you saw in the story, after everything you saw in Egghead. Nah. 1.8 billion. It's combined? No, it says we can see Dory and Broggy's wanted posters of pictures they took in Egghead with the new 1.8 billion bounty, berry bounty each one. It says each one. Each one. What do you mean together? 1.8 billion berry bounty each. Each. Dude. Oda. Dude. And you're gonna call me biased? Really? This man Zoro is putting that work in on Gorosei. Man. Sure, maybe if the giant pirates arrived without the Straw Hats, maybe they would have helped Stella a little bit. But are we really gonna act like the Straw Hats didn't play a gigantic role on Egghead? They got to Egghead before the giant pirates even did. So if the Straw Hats didn't make it to Egghead, Lucci would have killed Stella immediately. Think about it. If the Straw Hats never went to Egghead, Stella would have been killed immediately. And more than likely, they would have stopped the message way sooner. So why are the giant pirates getting a bounty increase, but not the Straw Hats? And you could say, oh, well, they just got a bounty increase from Wano. It's like, okay, well, so what they did on Egghead doesn't matter? How does it not matter? The Vegapunk message was possibly the biggest blunder of all time for the world government. Oda says he needs 2 weeks off for research. Like, wait, did he actually say that? Did he actually say that? Oda's taking a 2-week break to research? Because that's actually kind of good. Bro, that's actually kind of fire. That's actually fire. If Oda takes a 2-week break, not to work on the live action, not to worry about the fucking anime, if he actually takes 2 weeks off to research, bro, I keep saying Egghead. Elbaf is gonna be complete fire, complete heat, bro. Hey, Oda, take the 2-week break, bro. Hey, Oda, take the 1-month break. If you're taking a 2-week break off to make Elbaf just peak for all the research, hey, I'm here for it, bro. What's good, Maya? L with the $5 super chat. Thank you, King. The world government doesn't want to admit that it's thanks to the Straw Hats, and so they blamed Egghead on the Giants, and that's how the Holy Knights pull up. Well, here's the thing. They already did blame the Straw Hats. Remember in Egghead, they said that there was going to be news about the Straw Hats of a world shocking the world event. They're going to shock the world. Remember that? Now, according to the spoilers, it's because of the Straw Hats that Stella's dead. They said Luffy killed Vegapunk. They're putting it in the news. Luffy killed Vegapunk, or I guess Big News Morgans. Either way, the world is being told that Luffy killed Vegapunk, so you might as well just give him the bounty, right? If the whole world is being told that Luffy killed Stella, why not just increase the bounty? And then doesn't the spoilers also say that the Straw Hats destroyed Egghead? So if you're going to say that the Straw Hats killed Vegapunk and destroyed Egghead, you might as well just increase the bounty. Why not add a filter cover for the spoilers as you read them, then uncover as you read it? That's actually a good idea. I think I'll try that. I think I'll try that after stream. Jay, what's good, bro? Let me get to your DMs in a moment. But yeah, to me, I just don't understand, L, why they wouldn't increase the Straw Hat bounties. I'm telling you, like, if you don't think the Straw Hat bounties should be increased, I feel like you're cornered. Because the world, I'm telling you, the world is being told that Luffy killed Stella. Okay? That's what the whole world is being told at the newspaper. Luffy killed Vegapunk. But then on top of that, the world is being told that the Straw Hats destroyed Egghead. So why would you say, oh, well, the Giants were fighting Marines? Okay, well, Luffy killed Vegapunk. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, if the newspaper never said that Luffy killed Vegapunk and it never said that the Straw Hats destroyed Egghead, then I would be like, okay, I get it. Fine. They don't need a bounty increase. But that's not the case. You get what I'm saying? They probably definitely increased the bounties. Hold on. Let me see, King J. King J might have cooked, guys. Let's see what that boy King J said. Okay, King J said Oda used the exact IRL inflation. Oda used IRL inflation for the bounties. Inflation calculator. If in 1922 enter year, I purchase an item for 100 million, then in 2024, that same item would be 1.86. Was that billion? 100,000 million, 1.8 billion? Okay, King J, I don't understand the math to this at all, but I trust you. I don't understand the math. I don't know why we're taking the year 1922. Is that like what One Piece is supposed to be based in, 1922? I don't know. L, what's good, bro? Says, yeah, they definitely need an increase if they're blamed for Vegapunk's death. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And I'll say this one last time. If the newspaper never said that the Luffy killed Vegapunk, and it never said that the Straw Hats destroyed Egghead, then I wouldn't care. It'd be like, okay, well, they don't need the bounty increase because it's hidden. But that's not the case. If they increase the bounty, it'll make it even more obvious that they got an agenda against Luffy, especially after the message from Vegapunk exposing a lot of hidden truths. Yeah, but what's good, Zen? But again, the newspaper is saying Luffy killed Vegapunk. So if anything, if I was in the One Piece world and I read the newspaper, wait, Luffy killed Vegapunk? Isn't Vegapunk a very gigantic asset to the world government? Wait, so Luffy killed Vegapunk, a world government asset, but they left his bounty alone. How does that work? Let me continue reading the newspaper. Wait, so Luffy killed Vegapunk and the Straw Hats destroyed Egghead, a world government island? Where is the bounty increase? My boy doesn't want to read anymore. The math is that Broggy and Dory went from 100 million to 1.8 billion in 102 years, and in real life, the dollar value of 100 million in 1922 became 1.8 billion in 2024, which is also a 102 year gap. Yo, that's actually fire. King J with the IRL tax inflation. Fire. All right, guys, let's continue. Where do we leave off? Okay, we can see now that the new Dory and Broggy wanted posters with pictures took in Egghead and with the new 1.8 billion berries bounty each one. Broggy says 1.8 billion. Dory says it's not our intention to be back. Giant warrior pirates say or said, bosses used to have 100 million bounty, right? What a boost. So, dude, so their bounty is what, 18 times higher than their boss? Or their bosses? Robin says quite a bit of inflation has happened between 100 years and now. Damn, yo, King J, you were spot on with the inflation. Robin is literally pointing that out. Quite a bit of inflation has happened between 100 years and now. But this is a reasonable number for the leaders of the Elbaf warriors. The newspaper also reports that Luffy is the one who killed Vegapunk, with a huge picture of Luffy using Gear 5. How is his bounty not increased? Robin sees the photo and stops because she notices an X mark on Luffy's arm. Huh, X mark. Robin says, when did this mark, or did this mark always appear on Luffy's arm when he becomes most free? Frankie says, huh, I really don't remember. After all, he's bouncing about, so you can't see clearly. Wait. Chat, if we go back to the previous chapters of Luffy in Gear 5, are we going to see the X? If we go back to 1044, would we actually see the X on Luffy's arm and we just never noticed it? Because if that's true, that would actually be fucking mind-blowing, bro. Hold on, I'm curious, bro. Hold on. If I go back and I see an X on Luffy's arm, Oda is the greatest author of all time. Because I've never heard anyone point that out. Why does Luffy have an X on his arm in Gear 5? Dude, I don't want to see anybody say, oh, I called that. Bro, I've never seen anyone say that. No way. I know E-Myth had the X. E-Myth had the X on his like wrist, and he also had it on his back. Hold on. I gotta see this, bro. Let me log into Viz real quick. Because they say Luffy's having an X on his arm when he's most free. Let's look at 1044. Dude, I'm gonna be mind blown. Where is it? Where's Gear 5 Luffy? We don't see it here. And I know that Frankie said that Luffy, when he's in Gear 5, he's moving too much. So maybe that could be an excuse. But I don't know. Dude, I don't see it. You know what? That's probably what it was, bro. Oda, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not an Oda angel. Oda was probably like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do. I want to add something interesting to Luffy in Gear 5. I want to add something interesting to the story right now. How about I put an X on Luffy's arm in Gear 5? But then the fans are going to say, wait, Oda, we've already seen Gear 5. We've never seen the X on Luffy's arm. So Oda's like, damn, I really want to do the X then. So what if I have Frankie say that when Luffy is most free and he's in Gear 5, he's bouncing too much, so you can't see the X. That way, I can add a new agenda to Gear 5 Luffy, a new agenda to Nika mode, where he has this X on his arm, and I can add all of this lore behind it, and then I can use the cop-out saying that Luffy was bouncing around too much so that the fans can't question why they never saw it. I'm not gonna lie, bro, that's probably what Oda did. That's probably what he did. And I'm not trying to say Oda's a garbage author or anything like that. I just think in this particular case, that's why Oda did it. That's why he wrote that Frankie said, I don't remember after all he's bouncing about so much. So that now Oda can be like, yeah, all those times you guys saw Gear 5 is because Luffy was bouncing around. Well, if you kept reading, bro, why do you guys get so mad about me like talking about the spoilers or reading the chat? It legit makes no sense to me. Because if I don't read the chat, people get angry and he's like, why is this content creator not talking to the chat? But then if I talk to the chat and I read the chat, then it's like, why isn't he reading the spoilers? What do you want? Vivi sending a signal, it makes sense because she was with Morgans. Wait, so do you think Vivi wrote an X on all the newspapers? Gotta love Evil's pre-cooking. Dude, this is a genuine reaction, man. Oh, it's a Vivi thing because Frankie and Robin don't know about the X since they weren't in Alabasta. Keep having your chats, man. Ignore these impatient people. They can't go read somewhere else if they're that impatient. Hey, look, to everyone complaining in chat, I still love you. Stay in the stream. I love you. It's okay. What's good, Nomad? Neither Robin or Frankie know about the X from Alabasta, so maybe it hasn't been noticed until now. Oda forgot but wants it back now. Look, I'm telling you, One Piece, greatest manga, no debate. Oda, greatest mangaka, no debate. But like, if I feel a certain way, a certain thing that I think is a cop-out or something that I don't like, then I feel like I should be able to say that. Just because I don't like one thing in One Piece, or just because I think one thing is a cop-out, doesn't mean that I think One Piece is trash. I just personally think that Oda wanted to add this X thing, and he needed a cop-out to do that. So his cop-out was, oh, well, Luffy was bouncing around so much, so that's why you can't see it. Personally, that's what I feel. You guys don't even have to agree. Vivi doesn't really have to do with this because isn't it on the newspapers? Wouldn't that mean that Vivi wrote an X on every news? Vivi said, hold on, Morgans, give me every single newspaper that you've printed out. I'm going to grab them all. I'm going to sit down one by one and just draw an X on all of them. Thousands of newspapers. I don't know if I buy into that. But we'll see. I could be totally wrong. And if I'm wrong, you guys know I've been wrong about so many things. I'll admit it. But on the main image, I don't know, dude. That just seems like cope. Check your previous comment. Where is it? Just like 3D2Y was supposed to be a message only Straw Hats would understand. This is Vivi telling Straw Hats that she is with Morgans without anyone else understanding it. Okay, that would be fire. And maybe that could be an explanation. See, to me, that makes more sense than like... So maybe, you know what it is, King J? Frankie saying, huh, I don't really remember. After all, he's bouncing about so much you can't see clearly. I think that's Oda's way of a red herring. Oda wants us to think through Frankie that Luffy actually has the X on his arm and we can't see it because he's bouncing around. That's called a red herring. A red herring is when an author wants you to focus on something specific. That way you don't see what the author's doing over there to the side. That could make sense. So the red herring would be, yo, think about how Luffy's bouncing around. You didn't see the X on his arm. But that's a red herring. He didn't have the X on his arm. It's because Vivi somehow did it with the newspapers. And someone said it in chat that perhaps on the original newspaper, Vivi wrote an X, she drew an X on Luffy's arm, then they printed thousands of those copies, but I don't even know if the newspapers work like that. See, like that could make sense. We'll see. We'll see. Or she wrote an X on the pic of Gear 5 before the newspaper was printed. That, I guess that could work. They took a picture of Luffy's Gear 5. Vivi drew an X in the arm because she knew that Morgans was gonna make a newspaper and put the picture in a newspaper and make thousands of copies. I don't know. I'm gonna need more context. I gotta continue reading the spoilers. I definitely need to see the official chapter because I don't know. Because this is all theories. This is just all theories. This is just all speculation. Robin says it's a bit unnatural. His arm is swinging here, but the mark remains clear as day. I think I might have seen it somewhere before. Yeah, so exactly what I was thinking a second ago. Luffy didn't actually have the X on his arm. That's just a red herring. It probably does have something to do with Vivi. It has something to do with Vivi, probably. Vivi, because like the X on the arm has always been a signal between the Straw Hats and Vivi, right? That's the connection of the X. So of course, Franky wouldn't understand the connotation. He wouldn't understand the underlying reason because Franky wasn't at Alabasta when Vivi drew the X. So it has to probably be Vivi. Especially since it's Big News Morgans printing out the newspapers. That would be wild if Oda didn't show us that Morgans was with Vivi already and then did this. Could be Vivi knew which copy was headed towards the Straw Hats and that would be the one she marked. I don't know. That might sound like a stretch though. Because don't they have to print like thousands of copies and like they just throw them in the air? I don't know. But I think the X on the arm, that has to be a Vivi type of thing. And you guys know we're on the Vivi agenda. Because think about it, when Big News Morgans was eavesdropping on Egghead Island, he did that because he was in the Egghead Island vicinity, right? That's how Big News Morgans was able to hear the audio, because he was in the vicinity of Egghead Island. So Vivi must be nearby. Chat, yes or no? Are we going to be seeing Vivi in Elbaf? Is Vivi reuniting with the Straw Hats in Elbaf, chat? Is Vivi reuniting with the Straw Hats? Drop a yes or drop a no. Is Vivi reuniting with the Straw Hats in Egghead Island? Yes or no? I need every single person watching. Drop a like on the stream and comment down below. Is it a yes or is it a no? I need to see our answers. Because look, bro, we thought Vivi was going to come back in Wano. We thought Vivi was going to come back in Egghead. Are we going to say that Vivi's coming back in Elbaf and then she doesn't come back? We have to like... We have to temper ourselves. We need to temper our expectations. But at the same time, it's getting closer and closer and closer. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Dragon with Egghead, right? A lot of people said that Dragon was going to show up in Wano, right? Dragon's going to show up. Dragon's going to show up. Didn't show up. Then we had the beautiful opportunity. Dragon's introduction in chapter 100. Could be paralleled to chapter 1100. Dragon arrives, a beautiful parallel. On top of that, Shaka called Dragon, hey, I'm literally about to die. Had the perfect opportunity for Dragon to show up. Doesn't show up. It's like, we gotta be careful. And it's difficult. Trust me, guys, it's difficult. When we think Vivi's gonna reunite this arc, Dragon's gonna show up this arc. Bro, I get it. But it's only so many times where you could have the theory about this is the arc, the character's coming back, and then be wrong. You know, after like so many occurrences of that, you start to lose faith, bro. You guys know you guys get what I'm saying? Yes, I hope so. Yes, 100%. Yes, in Egghead Island, maybe. No after. This chapter confirms yes. No, why else send a hint of where she is? Yeah, so Lifebearer, what's good, bro? I was thinking about that too, right? If Vivi put an X on Luffy's arm, what's the point of that if she's gonna show up this arc? Like, what is the further implications? Let's talk about that, guys. If Vivi put an X on Luffy's picture, Gear 5, what's the implication? Because obviously Luffy, or maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe it could be Vivi saying, "Hey, Luffy, I'm still alive." Because remember, the Straw Hats and Luffy, they know that Vivi was missing, right? Vivi was missing. She's missing. No one knows where she's at. So if Vivi draws an X on the newspaper, and only the Straw Hats and Vivi know about this X friendship connection, then maybe that's Vivi's way of saying, "Hey, Luffy, I'm still alive." That's one answer. Because Luffy doesn't know if she's alive. Luffy was told that Cobra's dead. Vivi's own father is dead. That's what he was told. He was told that Vivi is missing. No one knows where she's at. So her putting an X on the newspapers on Luffy, he could be like, wait, oh, Vivi must still be alive, because only Vivi would know something like that. She's letting Luffy know she's still alive. If there's something deeper than that, if there's a further deeper implication, I don't know what it could be. Maybe she wants Luffy to save her / know where she's at. Yeah, but think about that though. If Vivi put the X on the newspaper, how would Luffy think like, oh, she must be with Morgans, and then they're over there on this one island? Like, how would he get to that conclusion? If he knows that Morgans is the one taking the pictures, or at least producing the newspapers, then fine, maybe Luffy, his goofy dumb self, maybe he would think like, okay, well, Vivi must be with Luffy, or must be with Morgans. But how would he know where Morgans is at? And wouldn't that mean that Luffy would have to leave Elbaf? What I'm putting my chips on, what I'm putting my money on, is that Vivi put the X on the newspapers to let Luffy know that she's still alive. Because again, in the heads of Luffy and the Straw Hats, they don't know if she's alive. All they know is that she's missing. So her putting the X on the newspapers is her way of saying, hey, I'm still alive. That's what I'm putting my money on. Nami could figure it out. Luffy is also not reading newspaper. That's a great, see, Merc, that's a great point. Dude, Luffy's not gonna pick up the newspaper. Actually, has Luffy read a newspaper before? Because I feel like Luffy might have picked up a newspaper once before. Like, obviously, Luffy doesn't really care about information and history and flashbacks. Like, think about Wano, right? The beginning of Wano, Luffy literally fell asleep to Kinemon's backstory in Wano. But I feel like I've seen a panel of Luffy reading a newspaper. He cares about bounties, but that's posted by the Navy. It's possible that Usopp might put 2 and 2 together. Nami will. Yeah, Nami's going to figure it out. Nami's going to figure it out, bro. All right, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Okay, Dory says, anyhow, to think that Straw Hat is now standing equal to Red Hair. Bragi says, and it also seems like one of our youngsters, Hiruden, has become your guys' underling. Yo, Dory and Bragi on top, baby. See, Oda's doing so much justice to the previous 1,000 chapters where we had Little Garden, bro. Look at how much our boys Dory and Bragi have grown. Oda was so tired of it. Oda heard all the fans, Oda, take us to Elbaf, take us to Elbaf, take us to Elbaf, take us to Elbaf. Oda said, you guys, fine, you want to go to Elbaf so bad? You want to go to Elbaf so bad. How about I bring Elbaf to you? I'm going to bring all the new age pirates, the new giant pirates to Egghead, and they're going to rescue the Straw Hats and bring them to Elbaf. I'm bringing Elbaf to you. You got our boy Dory and Bragi, Oisho and Kami. That was so fire seeing that, man. Kashi says, all things considered, he's still a son of the king. Whoa, so Hiruden is the son of Elbaf's king? What's the theory, guys? What's the theory? Hiruden is the son of Elbaf's king? What's the theory here, guys? What's the theory? The son of Loki? Nah, this man... So, wait. If Loki is a prince and Loki killed his dad, would that mean would that mean Loki killed the king? Think about that. If Loki is the prince and Loki killed his father, does that mean that Loki killed the king? Like, is the prince the son of the father? Because if the prince is the son of the father, then that means that Loki's father is the king. And if Heilrun is the son of the king, then Heilrun and Loki are siblings? Is that what it's saying? Can anyone confirm? Is the son of the king the prince? Like, is the prince the son of the king? Because if the answer is yes, then Loki and Heilrun could be brothers. Ooh, oh no, let him cook.
Let him cook now.
Yo, I can't wait to see the Loki design. I'm not going to look at the Raws unless you guys want me to stream the Raws. Guys, comment down below. Spam the word yes if you want me to stream Raws. If you don't really care, spam the word no. Usually I don't stream the Raws. I used to stream the Raws back in the day, and YouTube kept knocking the stream offline. But yeah, but who is his father? Heilrun is in his 90s and Loki is 63. Loki is the younger one. Redon says he looks like Katakuri mixed with Kaido. Yo, that's actually insane. Dude, that has to be a fire design. Katakuri mixed with, you said Kaido? Ooh.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
In the newest chapter of One Piece, Oda Sensei made Loki have a crazy backstory and crazy design where he's mixed like Kaido-sama and Katakuri-sama with his badass design. Yo, I can't wait, baby. Let me see that beautiful Loki design. Yo, could you imagine if Loki ends up having the most badass design in the story? All the Katakuri fans abandon Katakuri because they mostly like him for his design. They just abandon Katakuri. They're like, you know what? We have a new goat. We have a new king, and his name is Loki. That's not a Chinese accent? Is that a Chinese accent? I was doing the One Piece YouTuber accent. Nobody, read on, in an epic double spread. Could be born of a different mother, like a mistress or a royal concubine. Hey, Jesus doesn't like concubines. Stop it with the concubines. Yeah, because this is a cool chapter. On second read, it sounds like Heilrun is a bastard child. Loki has the Akuma no Mi devil fruit, killed for it like Blackbeard. And an epic triple page spread. Yo, these leakers, bro, read on every single spoiler picture, every single week, bro. And an epic double leg spread. We see the beautiful Straw Hats in the middle with the giants on the side. Which YouTuber though? Come on, bro. You know which YouTubers. I can't say it, bro. I can't say it, but you know. You know the ones. You turn on the One Piece video. In this video, we're going to be exploring how if Luffy wasn't at Marineford, how it would have went without Oda Sensei putting Luffy in Marineford. Come on, it's funny, bro. It's funny. I'm not talking down on them. I just think it's funny, bro. It's just funny. That's all it is. Loki's appearance would make chapter 20 out of 10. Yeah, but we got Loki's appearance, baby. It's Loki time. Evil older son Heilrun being a son, or being a younger son, Loki being the official son, kind of proves only one of their mothers are royalty. Double-legged spread, fruit and slip. Yo, my boy Lucas. Yo, chat, let's get some 07s for the boy Lucas. If you're watching the stream, drop a like on the stream. Drop a 07. Drop a salute for the boy Lucas. I'm instigating. Yo, L, I instigate. You instigate. Smokey instigates. We all instigate. We love beef. We love drama. Can't believe there's a 3-month break. Yo, Partha, don't even say that to me. We are not getting a 3-month break, bro. If we had a 3-month break after this, I'm going to sewer slide down a chimney. We are not getting a 3-month break. You're lying. Hiruden is Jon Snow. Dude, I couldn't finish what's that show called again? Jon Snow with the Vikings and the warriors. You had the little guy Tyranir. What was that dude's name? Bro got cut across the face with the Lannisters. What was that show called, bro? I couldn't finish it. What was it? Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. I got to like season 2 or season 3, but I don't know, bro. I fell off. Look on the bright side. 3-month break would give you time to start the series from the start. I'd really fall to my knees in public if the manga went on a hiatus. Yo, you would fall to your knees like the Lil Durk meme. There isn't a 3-month manga break, only 6-month anime. Yeah, good. We don't care about the anime over here. We care about the supreme source. We care about the supreme medium. The manga, baby. We got Fishman Island for the next few months. What do you mean we got Fishman Island? Hiruden and Dressrosa said he wanted the Mera no Mi to rule Elbaf. I think he'll eat Enel's fruit and become Thor. You think Hiruden is gonna kill Enel? Dude, no. If Oda brought back Enel just to die to Hiruden, I think people are gonna drop One Piece, bro. Yo, people are gonna drop the story. They're gonna be like, Oda, we wanted you to bring Enel back. We begged you for thousands of chapters. Please bring Enel back into the story. Oda brings Enel back and has Hiruden slay him for the devil fruit. Nah, bro. Please don't let... Yo, King J, this is the one time I hope you're wrong. Anytime you make a theory, King J, you know I'm there to support you every single time. But you need to be wrong with this one, bro. You need to be wrong. we need that boy Enel to come back, baby. Make him Thor. Come on, we all love Enel here. Drop a yes in chat or drop a W in chat if you love the character Enel. If you don't and you're a bozo, drop an L. Based on One Piece power scaling, Enel would be as strong as Crocodile. Yo, give that man Enel some true hockey training. Like, I'm talking like real deal hockey training. Give him maybe a little bit of Conquerors. Oh, he's going to be a beast, bro. Especially, bro, imagine in a different universe, in a parallel universe, Enel had Conquerors hockey, awakened Devil Fruit, trained hockey. Bro would be a monster. He'd be a complete beast, bro. See, if you think about it, there's so many characters in One Piece that fall short of glory because they don't have hockey training. That's literally the majority of Straw Hats. Most characters need hockey training, and they'd be beasts, bro. Because think about how many characters have a great devil fruit, don't really know how to use it, and definitely don't have hockey. There's a million of them. Wenel would be a problem. Saturn's death, to whom will it be charged? That's a good question. They might not even put it in the, they might not even broadcast it in the news. They may just cover it up. They'll cover it up through Fox News. Or I mean, they'll cover it up through Big News Morgans. Yeah, Magellan. Magellan would be a nasty beast, bro. I'm telling you, there's so many examples of this. There's a character with a good devil fruit. Maybe he could be a little bit better with the devil fruit, but if he had serious hockey training, he'd be a monster. Enel, Crocodile, Magellan. Magellan would, dude, oh man. Dude, Magellan would be a problem, bro. Magellan would be a problem. All right, guys, let's continue. Kashi says, all things considered, he's still a son of the king. He was a rough brat, I believe. They wanted to come pick you guys up too, but the reason only us seniors came is because there's a little trouble happening back in Elbaf. Frankie says, trouble? It's explained that while Dory and Bragi were absent, Loki, an official son of the king, was born. He was called an evil giant called the Cursed Prince. Guys, what are the theories? What are the theories behind Loki being a cursed prince? How are you born and they're immediately calling you a cursed prince? What are the theories, guys? Because this is before he killed his father, obviously. Why is he called the Cursed Prince? The Half-Blood Prince. Hey, I mean, come on. Oda just did that color spread. He did that, what do you call it? The cover page, whatever, of the Straw Hats on the Harry Potter type beat. Well, what's the theories, guys? King J, what's the theory? When Loki was born, they called him the Cursed Prince. Why? Is it because he has a burn scar? It's because he has a burn scar. Loki's the man with the burn scar. My man Loki was framed. I'm calling it now. So you don't think Loki killed his dad. You think someone framed him. He's going to be Emu. I could see that because there's a lot of mini versions of Emu in One Piece. You have Crocodile being a mini version of Emu. You have NL being a mini version of Emu. Doflamingo being a mini version of Emu. Kaido mini version of Emu. Big Mom mini version of Emu. There's countless villains, mega villains in One Piece that are mini versions of Emu. And I was actually going to work on a video about this like a year ago. All the major villains of One Piece foreshadow Emu. All of them. All of them foreshadow Emu because there's if you pay close attention to the major villains of One Piece, there's always one specific trait of malevolence that correlates and relates to Emu. And I think Emu is going to basically be a combination of all the major villains through stuff like racism, classism, chasing ancient weapons, hiding the truth, slavery, trafficking. Emu, that's why Emu is going to be the best villain. Because we're going to, when we get the full backstory to Emu and we get the full information of who he truly is, you guys are going to see it. Oh, this one thing about Emu reminds me of Crocodile. Oh, that one thing about Emu reminds me of NL. And we could already see it now. I mean, look at NL, right? A false god. Emu is clearly a false god. Loki is like Blackbeard. The Akuma no Mi is biggest hint. How long has Loki been hinted at? Well, I don't know what you would consider, I don't know what you would constitute as hinting, but we heard about Loki in Thriller Bark, which was a very long time ago. Please no, Emu better be a baddie, not a dude. See, it's comments like that that bait me into a whole TED Talk. I have to just ignore it, bro. I have to just let it soak in. I can't respond to that. Because if I respond to that, I'm going to go on this whole rant. I can't do it. King J says cursed because he was probably strong even from birth and attacked the nurse or doctor during birth, like Odin did at his birth. And a Orochi-like character killed the king and framed Loki. That'd be nasty, bro. That would be nasty. What did they call Big Mom when she was a kid? When she was born and she was beating up all the giants? Does anyone remember what they called her? Why you can't respond to it? Because look, bro. I feel, me personally, I feel like I made it very clear why Emu is not a woman and is a man. And I've explained this on so many streams, and I keep going on rants and tangents about it. And we gotta focus, man. We gotta focus on the spoilers. I can't do it. I just can't. What do you think Luffy's new bounty is? Probably beneath, well, beneath Roger's, right? I think Luffy's gonna surpass Roger when he finds the One Piece. So I think Luffy will always have a lower bounty than Roger prior to Laugh Tale. Since Emu is the lurking legend, he's gonna prove to be the hardest fight for Luffy. So if Emu is a child, Luffy's gonna have trouble attacking him. So here's the thing. That's like a loaded statement because your statement assumes that Emu is the lurking legend. Because you see how you worded that? You said since Emu is the lurking legend, he's gonna prove to be the da-da-da-da-da-da. You're assuming that he's the lurking legend. I think if you pay close attention to the sequence of events and all of the information we have regarding the lurking legend, without a shadow of a doubt, there is zero doubt that the lurking legend is the Rocks Pirates. It's point blank clear because when Oda said that there's going to be a lurking legend introduced in One Piece, he said that in a Jump Festa comment. A few months later in the manga was the very first time that they mentioned the Rocks Pirates. Now, you know what's interesting about that is that Sengoku, what did Sengoku refer to the Rocks Pirate as? What did he refer to it as? A legend, a hidden legend. So that's kind of weird. You said that you were going to introduce a lurking legend. A few months later, you introduced the Rocks Pirates as a group, as a phrase, the Rocks Pirates. And then on top of that, you refer to it as a legend. Moreover, the hint about the lurking legend in the Jump Festa comment was that it was going to be related to Whitebeard. Well, wasn't Whitebeard in the Rocks Pirates? So yeah, like I won't go on any deeper and further into this, but to me, it's very clear that the idea of the Rocks Pirates is a lurking legend in the One Piece world. Sengoku literally called it a lurking legend. It's related to Whitebeard because Whitebeard was in the Rocks Pirates. I mean, and then what did they also say? What was the, I'll leave it at this, right? One last detail. What's the biggest clue about the lurking legend? That they were going to be a force to stop the Straw Hats. Last time I checked, the Straw Hats were going against Kaido and Big Mom and Wano. Right? Remember when Kaido and Big Mom teamed up in Wano? What did the Marines say? It's the return of the Rocks Pirates. They literally said that. So of course, when Oda in Jump Festa says that it's going to be related to Whitebeard, it's because Whitebeard was a Rocks Pirate. It was going to be a force that tries to stop the Straw Hats because the Straw Hats were going against Kaido and Big Mom in Wano. To me, it's point blank clear that the Rocks Pirates is the lurking legend. The idea of the Rocks Pirates. Imu is definitely a child. That was the biggest twist in One Piece. The immortal child that runs the world. Yo, Growth Songs was good, bro. Was good. We know that Zebek is not dead, right? I don't think we know that. Eddie, any guess on what the devil fruit Loki had and stole was? Chat, what do you guys think? I have, me personally, King J, I have no clue what Loki's devil fruit is. I truly have no clue. I have absolutely no clue, but chat, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. What devil fruit do you think Loki ate? It might be a devil fruit that hasn't even been referenced in the story. It could legit be a brand new devil fruit that we never would have guessed, never would have heard of. Like, I have no clue what it could be. Personally. I just don't know, bro. The time frame matches Imu more so than Rocks is the lurking legend, as Imu showed up one chapter before the Rocks Pirates was mentioned. Yeah, but they said that the lurking legend was related to Whitebeard. Whitebeard's not related to Imu. They also said that in the coming months that the lurking legend was going to be a force that the Straw Hats have to face. The Straw Hats didn't face Imu. So no matter which way you spin it, the lurking legend is the idea of the Rocks Pirates. It fits it perfectly. The reason why I feel like the majority of people don't agree is because it's not cool enough. It's not mind-blowing enough. But again, when you look at all the details regarding the lurking legend, it's one-to-one. A few months after the statement, we heard that the first term of lurking legend, Sengoku literally referred to the Rocks Pirates as a lurking legend. Whitebeard was in the Jump Festa comment. It says that Whitebeard's related to the lurking legend. Well, guess what? Whitebeard was a Rocks Pirate. And then finally, the lurking legend in Wano was going to be a force that the Straw Hats have to face. When Kaido and Big Mom teamed up in Wano, the Marines called it the return of Rocks. The lurking legend is the Rocks Pirates. The fruit is rubber fruit, so he thinks he is a sun god. Dude, that would actually be mind-blowing. Konnichiwa, or Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa official. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa, that would be mind-blowing, because if Luffy's fruit isn't actually the rubber no mi, the rubber devil fruit, and he actually has a sun god fruit, we've seen people say this for a few months now, maybe there's an actual rubber fruit in the One Piece world. And if Elbaf has this knowledge of Joy Boy, where when they saw Joy Boy, they compared him to Nika, remember? When the Elbaf giants 1,000 years ago saw Joy Boy, Oda said that they compared Joy Boy to Nika. They didn't compare Nika to Joy Boy. They compared Joy Boy to Nika. So that means that Nika was the precursor to Joy Boy. And maybe the reason why they compared Joy Boy to Nika is because Joy Boy was made of rubber. He was a rubber man. So could this idea of Nika and the sun god be passed down through the idea that they are a rubber man, and Loki killed his father for this legendary devil fruit, this rubber devil fruit, but it's not the actual fruit that we're thinking of, the Nika fruit, so he's a false sun god? Dude, that is genius. Konnichiwa. You're a genius. That's what I'm putting my money on. It didn't take long. I said literally a second ago, I have no clue what Loki's devil fruit could be. I'm locking in on that one. They think he's the sun god because he ate a rubber devil fruit, because Nika and Joy Boy is based off of being a rubber man. But we know that the idea of being made of rubber is a side effect of the Nika fruit, the sun god Nika fruit. That's what makes you Nika. That the Nika fruit, not a rubber fruit. Dude. That makes so much sense, because of course when they look at Loki or the sun god, whatever, when they look at him, they're like, wait a minute, are you the sun god? Because you're made of rubber. And didn't they say that Nika and Joy Boy was a rubber man? You must be the sun god. Bro, you cooked. Konnichiwa, you cooked, bro. We have plant people, why not rubber people? Snake fruit model Yomengander, the world's serpent. Didn't they just reveal like a few chapters ago that there was an Elbaf character named Yomengander? I thought we just read that like 2 chapters ago in the spoilers. They mentioned Yomengander. All right, guys, let's continue. The Cursed Prince. Loki murdered King Harold, his own father. Okay, so, dude, see, this is why I love reading the spoilers one point at a time and reacting one point at a time. Because as soon as we continue reading the spoilers and it confirms or denies something we were talking about, it's so much more fulfilling, bro. It's so much more fulfilling versus reading the whole spoilers and then people are like, bro, I wasn't here for the 5 minutes. I wasn't here for the 2 minutes of you reading the spoilers. Like, actually getting to take your time and make all these theories and then get the answers. Bro, it's so much more fulfilling than just speed reading the spoilers. Loki murdered King Harold, his own father. Okay, so it was what we were saying. So Loki is the son of the king. That's why he's the prince. To claim a legendary Akuma no Mi that passed down the royal family. So Akuma, chat, isn't that the human? Oh no, Akuma's devil fruit. So a legendary devil fruit. Legendary Akuma no Mi, devil fruit. To claim a legendary devil fruit that was passed down in the royal family. We don't see King Harold in this chapter. And then Loki ate the devil fruit. No more information about it in this chapter. Yo, guys, it's gonna be the rubber fruit, boy. He's gonna have the knockoff rubber fruit. The knockoff Nika fruit. They think he's Nika. They think he's the sun god. Wait. But they were calling Road the sun god. Wait, our theory just came to a screeching halt. Aren't they calling Road the sun god? If Loki ate, hypothetically, he ate a rubber fruit, the rubber devil fruit, wouldn't they call Loki the sun god instead of Road? Oh no. Chat, our theory just came to a screeching... Road called him. No, there were other characters that called him the sun god. Remember, Road was running through the town last chapter and people were calling him the sun god. It's not only Road. So that would mean Road is a fake sun god, but then Loki's also a fake sun god. So you're telling me there's 2 fake sun gods in Elbaf? Those people aren't from Elbaf, they're trespassers. I don't know if Oda's gonna go down the road of putting 2 fake sun gods in Elbaf. I feel like he would go down the road of having 1 fake sun god. Oh no. Only humans, not the giants of Elbaf. Yeah, but again, if hypothetically, if Loki ate a rubber devil fruit and he was proclaiming himself as a sun god and other people were calling him the sun god, that conflicts with Road because the other people were calling Road the sun god. So that would mean that there's two people in Elbaf claiming to be the sun god. Do we think that's what Oda's doing? No one called Loki a sun god? Bro, I'm telling you, I'm not hallucinating this. Bro, it was literally last chapter, wasn't it? Loki was running through Elbaf and they called him sun god. It wasn't only just Loki. Let me go find it. It was one of these pages. They saw him and they were like, the sun god. Where is he? Where is it? Let's see. Yeah, see right here. Almighty sun god. You see that? Almighty sun god. It wasn't only Loki, or it wasn't only Road calling him the sun god. So if we think that Loki ate a rubber devil fruit and he's posing as a sun god, then what you would be saying is that there's two fake sun gods in Elbaf. Do you believe that Elbaf has two fake sun gods? Me personally, I think it's only one fake sun god. I don't know if Oda's gonna do two fake sun gods. That's Road. You're telling King J, bro. You're telling me it was Road that said that? Road went outside and Road said, Almighty Sun God. I don't think that's Road saying that. I think it's the people of the city calling him Sun God. Chat, who is saying this? Who is saying Almighty Sun God? Is Loki, or is Road, I keep saying Loki. Is Road saying this about himself? Or are other people saying Almighty Sun God? What is the answer? Is it Road calling himself Almighty Sun God? Or is it the people outside reacting to Road saying Almighty Sun God? Which one is it? No, I am saying they are calling Road Sun God. Yeah, so so my conclusion is that I don't think Loki had the rubber devil fruit. I think it has to be something else. Because if Loki had the rubber devil fruit, they would think that Loki is possibly the sun god. But then that would mean that Loki and Road are posing as the sun god. And I don't think Oda's going that direction. So I think Loki's devil fruit is something else. It's something else. It might be like something King J said, where it's like a god from Norse mythology. Some kind of god from Norse mythology, some kind of snake. King J was saying that it could be the Hebi no Mi, the snake. Hebi no Mi model Jomungandr, which is the world serpent. It could be something like that. But now I'm starting to fall back. I don't know if I believe that it's the I highly doubt that Elbaf is gonna have two fake sun gods. Because even if, let's say you want to cope, right? Let's say you're huffing on hopium, right? Let's say you're huffing and smoking on copium. Either way, if it's the trespassers of Elbaf calling Road the sun god, it's still the same conclusion. The Elbaf Island, the Elbaf Ark, has two fake sun gods. Whether they're trespassers or not, this arc would still have two fake sun gods. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be one fake sun god, and Oda can focus in on that. Focus in on the one fake sun god, focus in on the one true sun god, and bring the truth to life. I mean, this is just all my opinion. I personally don't think there's going to be two fake sun gods. Doug, stop yapping for a little bit and think a bit, man. What's good, Eric? Christ but not our savior with the 5. Thank you, King. Loki is the false sun god of Elbaf, and Road is cosplaying as the sun god / Loki in his diorama of Elbaf. I don't know about that, dude. Because why haven't they mentioned Loki as the sun god? Where is the mention? They didn't say anything about Loki being the sun god. Matter of fact, they revealed who the fake sun god was. They revealed the sun god, and it was Road. Unless you're talking about later on in the spoilers, then sure, you'll be right. But I haven't gotten to the later part of the spoilers. Thank you for the super chat. Christ is king, or Christ but not our savior. I don't know why I said Christ is king. We'll see, Christ. Appreciate the super chat. I guess it's possible. And either way, this is just my opinion. You guys don't even have to agree, and I could be wrong. So People in the chat theorizing about Akuma. Bruh, Akuma no Mi means devil fruit. Yeah, exactly. We've seen this in so many different spoilers since before Wano. When the spoilers don't want to mention the name of a devil fruit, they say an Akuma no Mi because that's literally devil fruit. No Mi is devil fruit. Akuma is devil fruit, right? All right, guys, let's continue. Let's continue. The warriors of Elbaf managed to detain Loki, but recently he was on the verge of breaking free. So they needed the strength of all the warriors of Elbaf to restrain Loki. How strong is this guy? He looks like Katakuri. He looks like a badass. Christ but not our savior. Again, thank you for the super chat, brother. So Loki looks like a badass like Kaido. He looks like a badass like Katakuri. He needs all the warriors of Elbaf to restrain him. This dude is a monster. Wait, so all those times where One Piece fans said that, oh, I hope Loki isn't the main villain of Elbaf. That would be so lame. Elbaf is full of warriors. Loki's a weakling. That just came back to blow them in the face. That just blew back in their face. See, this is why we don't jump to conclusions. This is why we got to try our best to not jump to conclusions. We could speculate, we can make theories and make predictions, but to jump to a conclusion is a totally different thing. Damn. Yo, they needed all the strength of all warriors of Elbaf to restrain him. Frankie is shocked that there's someone so powerful, they needed all giant warriors' power to lock him up. This dude is a beast, bro. Loki's a beast. Cut back to Luffy in an epic double page. All right, read on. We get it. We get it. Read on. You do this every chapter, bro. Every spoiler picture, every spoiler page. In an epic double leg spread, we see Loki's a thin and muscular giant. So he's thin and muscular? How does that work? If you're thin, you don't really have muscles. Whatever. I'm not going to be a grammar Nazi. Loki is a thin and muscular giant. He has very long hair with 2 braids in the front and a goatee on his chin. He has some tattoos on his arm, not clear yet what they are. He wears a normal giant outfit. In his buckle's belt, there's a Jolly Roger with a crown. Ooh, what is Oda cooking? A Jolly Roger with a crown. Maybe that's because he's a prince. He wears a Jolly Roger with a crown. He wears a black helmet with 2 long horns, like Loki from the Marvel Universe. And he has an axe on his back. Finally, we can see that Loki's eyes are covered with bandages. Oh, so is he the man with the eye patch? Is Loki the character with the eye patch? And he has a Jolly Roger because he's a pirate. Oda said that when One Piece is coming to an end, he's going to introduce a pirate with an eye patch. Well, guess what? Loki wears a Jolly Roger because he's a pirate. Moreover, he has bandages. His eyes are covered with bandages. Is that an eye patch? Is Loki the character with the eye patch? Is he the eye patch man? Yes or no? Is he the eye patch man? Loki talks to Luffy. When Loki talks, his long tongue is hanging out like Doflamingo. Dude, this man wants to be Peril Sparrow. Yo, see, Loki, you're not him. Loki. Come here, Loki. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You hear? You hear, Loki? You're not him. No matter how many times you kill your father. No matter how many times you stick out your tongue. You're not him. You understand me? You're not him. Bandage Man says right there, yeah, but are we going to trust Read-On's translations? Bro wrote the whole spoilers in broken English. He's saying that his eyes are covered with bandages. You can easily make an argument that it's a eye patch, right? A patch on his eye, a bandage on his eye, an eye patch. Loki says, name yourself. Luffy says, let me guess. I'm Luffy, the man who's going to become king of the pirates. I think we all can predict that's what he's about to say. Luffy says, I'm Luffy, the man who will become the king of the pirates. Loki says, king? Luffy says, where is this place and who are you? Loki says, this is Warland, the land of warriors of Elbaf. Devoting itself to war in the past, it is the world's most powerful nation. Let's go. Yo, this dude, Oda, you need to put the Ragnarok War in this arc. If you're basing this entire arc off Norse mythology, Nordic culture, you need to have, what's his name, Tyr? Who could possibly play as Shanks? Put Tyr in this arc, put Odin in this arc, but more importantly, put a Ragnarok War in this arc. Comment down below, guys. Do we want to see a Ragnarok War in the Elbaf arc? Yes or no? Comment down below the answer. Yes or no? Like the stream while you're at it. If you're new here, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell so you don't miss more streams and posts. I want to see an Elbaf war. I want to see a Ragnarok war that splits the island in half. I want to see an earthquake. I want to see Shanks play the character of Tyr. I want to see Enel play the character of Thor. And again, read on in the effing epic final double page. Always with this double leg spread, bro. How many times are you gonna say this? Read on. In the effing epic final double leg spread of the chapter, we see full Elbaf after years of waiting. Official name is Elbaf. Oh, really? The name is Elbaf? Who would have guessed? That's why I use the name instead of Elbaf in all of the summary. Dude, who really? Yo, you're stalling. Read on, you're stalling. You're stalling more than me. This dude's really trying to confirm it's PH instead of L or instead of F. Bro, read on, I don't care. Elbaf with a PH, Elbaf with a F, who cares? Tell me the spoilers. Elbaf is a landscape of mountains with a colossal tree Yggdrasil in the center that dwarfs all of them. Yggdrasil is at least 12 to 13 times larger than the mountains. There are many waterfalls pouring down from the giant tree. Yggdrasil has a middle layer formed by its branches that surrounds its trunk. That layer seems to be where the giants live, because we can see a majestic castle and village on it. There are also some cannons facing outside. And finally, we can see a huge sword piercing through the middle layer and seems to reach all the way to the ground. Yo, is that going to be Mjolnir? Or is that Arthur's sword? Chat, what's the legend of the dude who has to pull the sword out of the stone? Is Oda going to remix that and Usopp or someone pulls the sword out of the tree? What do you call that sword? What legend is that, guys? This is a very simple Elbaf sketch. Oda's art is much, much better. Ooh. Let's go. Chat, we're finally seeing Elbaf. Look at the sword. Bro, that's like the... Yo, Oda, you better not do what you did with Wano. Excalibur, thank you, chat. Shout out to chat. Chat, you're so smart. Mwah. Guys, I hope this sword isn't useless like the weapons on Wano. You guys remember all the theories about the sword in Wano? Remember Onigashima? Everyone was saying, oh, that gigantic skull in Onigashima is going to come to life. Someone's going to grab the huge sword out of the ground. Oda did nothing with it. Oda, please don't do that with this sword. Please, let someone grab the sword out of the tree and do something with it. Don't make it useless, bro. Because you did that in Wano. You guys know what I'm talking about. The big sword in the ground next to Onigashima. I was so convinced Oda was going to do something with that sword. This sword is as big as Onigashima's sword. There has to be some enormous swordsman in the Void Century. Yeah, man. Who could it be? It probably is the original Oars, right? Think about it. King J, you know where I'm going with this. Little Oars Jr. has a flag that says Oars 3. How is that possible? Not only that, but he wears a buckle with 3 skulls. Why is the Junior using a flag that says Oars the 3rd? Unless he is the 3rd. I believe there is an original Oars that Oda has not introduced yet. The Continent Pooler Oars. Oda is hiding it. This is hidden history. There is most likely an original Ors that Oda has not revealed yet in the Void Century that used the sword on Onigashima, that used this sword in Elbaf, and his skull is sitting in Wano. It's sitting on Onigashima. That is the skull of the original Ors, bro. Because why else would Little Ors Jr. have a flag that says Ors the Third and he wears a buckle with 3 skulls? It's because there's 3 Ors. And they're calling him Little Ors Jr. because they don't know about the original Ors. The original Ors is from the Void Century. Of course they're not going to know about the original Ors, right? It's from hidden history. And definitely the giants themselves, like the Ors, Little Ors Jr., of course he's not going to know. Of course the original Ors isn't going to know. They're dumb, they're old, they don't remember anything. Yo, Noob to God, what's good, bro? Not Excalibur, the Gram of Sigurd. This sword is much bigger than the Onigashima sword. Look at the mountains on the bottom. Oh, yeah. Sheesh. Yo, that... Hold up. Wait. That's actually insane. These are mountains, chat. You see these triangles right here? These spikes? Those are mountains. Holy dude. Oh, I missed the super chat. I'm so sorry. Simon with the 6.99. Shout out to Simon. He says, to parallel Skypiea, Nolan defeated the false sun god Snake. Now Luffy will be a snake, false sun god Loki.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
Chat, he's in the pot. Our boy Simon's in the pot. Look at that beautiful parallel. You know, Simon, we've been talking about how Elbaf is going to parallel the Skypiea arc. In Skypiea, Nolan defeated a false sun god Snake. You guys remember that in Nolan's flashback? Nolan jumped up in the air and he cut Kashigami, the snake that was posing as the sun god, and he defeated it because it was a false sun god. It was a false god. Luffy's going to parallel that in Elbaf by cutting down another false sun god. But then we see the problem with that, Simon, is then we go back to the idea that Road is posing as a sun god and Loki's posing as a sun god. So the Elbaf arc would have 2 fake sun gods and 1 real sun god, instead of 1 fake sun god, 1 real sun god. So who if Luffy defeats, okay, let's say you're right. Let's say you're correct, and Loki has a snake fruit to parallel Skypiea, and Loki is posing as a fake sun god, and Luffy defeats Loki. Who defeats the other fake sun god, Road? Because isn't that an important thing? Whoever defeats Road is defeating a fake sun god. That's an important role. So does Luffy defeat Road and Loki? See, like, that's my problem. 2 fake sun gods. That's my issue with it. But Simon, that idea you had, thank you for that super chat, is genius. I love the parallels. We know, again, in Skypiea, Kashigami, Nolan's flashback, the big blue snake. Nolan cut that snake because it was a fake god. It was a fake sun god. Shout out to Simon, bro. Let him cook, man. Let that boy Simon cook. Road is a bum, and the only people that call him sun god are the humans he captures in the diorama, and giants think he is a weird cosplayer. I mean, Lone Sigma, no matter how much you try, you can't run away from it. This arc has a fake sun god named Road. And you could say, oh, well, he's a fake, he's weaker than Loki, his followers are peasants. There's no running away from it. This arc has a fake sun god named Road. So if you think that Loki is a fake sun god, then you have to concede that there's 2 fake sun gods in this arc. You have to. No matter, there's nothing you could say to combat that. Like, that's what they're presenting. Road is a sun god. He's obviously a fake sun god. Even if his followers are bozos, even if he's not from Elbaf, whatever you say, this arc itself, and he's on the island right now, is posing a fake sun god. King J said, Dory said that the only thing they can't cut is the red snake. Loki is Yomengander, and that is the fake sun god snake Luffy's going to defeat. I mean, I don't really want to repeat myself too much. I love the idea, again, that Luffy would be defeating a fake sun god that is a snake. Because shout out to Simon, that was exactly what happened with Nolan. When Nolan met Kalgara, he cut Kashigami, that big blue snake that was falsely proclaimed to be the sun god. So if Luffy defeats Loki, and Loki's a big snake, Yomengander, because we know that in Little Garden they mentioned the world serpent, right? Didn't they mention something like that? That would be a direct parallel. But then again, you would have to concede that this arc has two fake sun gods. And to me, that just rubs me the wrong way. Oda can make it work. I don't know. At this point, I would kind of lean towards the idea of, yes, two fake sun gods this arc, because I really like the idea. I really like the parallel between Kashigami and Loki. I really like that point, or that parallel. Well, I guess it's a point too. His snake powers might make him stretchy. In the last panel of the chapter, Loki continues talking with a malevolent smile. Loki says, "And I am Loki, the sun god who will bring the end." Damn it. Yeah, so there's two fake sun gods. See, chat, this is exactly why we react line by line. So you guys can see how I'm theory crafting. You guys can see how I'm putting these details together. And you guys can see that I'm not always right. Because some people try to say, "Oh, Evil, you're always right." Bro, I am not always right. I get a lot of theories wrong. So, two fake sun gods. Two fake sun gods. Okay, so I would concede that Luffy defeats Loki. Okay? Luffy defeats Loki. Who defeats Road? Let's talk about that, because I think most of us can agree, right? Luffy's gonna fight Loki, and Luffy defeats Loki. So who defeats Road? Does Luffy defeat Road as well? Luffy defeats Road and Loki? Although Road is probably not that strong anyways, right? Like, how strong is Road? Do we think Road is actually that powerful? Nami already dropped him. Yeah, but you know this dude's gonna get up. Like, you don't think Road's gonna get back up? You think he's just gonna tank an attack or get an attack by Nami and he's like, "Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for the arc." I think he's gonna get back up. Where is it? Yeah, she zapped him. Let's see. This was 1129. Yeah, so on page 15, Nami zaps Road, and Road is still standing in the town. Right? Yeah, so Road didn't even fall. Look, page 15 of 1129. He zapped. He's still standing. You guys see that right here? He's standing. And then, like, it just leaves. So I don't know if we can necessarily say that Nami defeated him. He didn't even fall. We don't even see him falling. Look, all that happened, lightning blast, and he's standing. Literally the last thing we've seen of Road is him standing. Okay, are we sure she defeated him? No one cares about Road. His scenery with Lego Town is a microcosm of Elbaf. Bonnie will defeat him with the sun god powers. Oh, I love that. I love that. Kiro Ismo. Is it Kiro or is it Cairo? I love that take. I love that take. Because Bonnie appearing as Nika, beautiful. We know that her own father believed in sun god Nika. He raised her believing in Nika. So, of course, she should join Luffy's crew. Of course, she should join Nika's crew. Taking out Road. That I love that. Dude, that's actually... Yo, Zero. Hero. So it's Kiro. Kiro, I actually love that take. Because remember when Bonnie appeared in the Nika form and so many people were mad? Oh, this is so garbage. Why is Bonnie in a Nika form? See, now this is exactly what I said. The moment we got the spoilers to that, the moment we even got the chapter to that, this is exactly what I said, bro. Oda shows Bonnie cosplay as Nika. Everyone hates it. And then when it actually comes to use and it makes a parallel and it just makes a lot of sense, all the puzzle pieces comes together. Those same people are gonna double back and be like, "Oh my gosh, this was amazing! I love how Bonnie was Nika mode." You see One Piece fans do that all the time. Not all One Piece fans, obviously. Not every One Piece fan does that, obviously, but a lot of fans do that. They'll slander something, and then as soon as it makes sense, they double back and they're like, "Yeah, I loved that the whole time." Nika, Joy Boy, Luffy, Bonnie, Road, and Loki. Let's go, 600. Yo, that's actually hilarious. Nika the Sun God, Joy Boy the Sun God, Luffy the Sun God, Bonnie the Sun God, Road the Sun God, Loki the Sun God. Now all we need is my boy Zoro the Sun God. Oda, just put the cherry on top. Zoro the Sun God. Come on, man. Zoro brings the light, bro. Think about it. Zoro brings light to the One Piece world. He helps liberate countries. He has fire, flame-based attacks. He could be the sun god. He could be the sun god in terms of swordsman. Come on. I'm not biased, bro. I'm not a glazer. Whole crew sun god. You're a sun god. You're the sun god. You're the sun god. You're all sun gods. Sanji has fire attacks, just saying. No. Don't do it, Oda. Don't give Sanji any Nika parallels. Zoro is a demon. See, but think about it. A demon and a god, they're kind of like on like this, in a way, they're like on the same playing field, right? And like they're like interdimensional, they're in the spiritual realm. So like, you know, if Zoro's a demon, you know, it could be compared to a god in a way. It could be like an antithesis, a parallel, an inversion. So if Zoro's a demon, then he could be related to a god. And if he's related to a god, he could be related to the sun god. Come on, bro, it's fire. Zoro the sun god. Ace and Sabo has fire as well. Fuck. Yo, everyone's the sun god, bro. Robin is the demon child. Adult now, I guess. Yo, everyone's the sun god. Bro, if you're aligned with Luffy, if you're aligned with the Dawn Pirates, you're a sun god. Doesn't Loki calling himself the sun god destroy the world foreshadow that Nika, Luffy, is supposed to destroy the current One Piece world? That's why the world government fears Nika. Yeah, but I think we all agree, and I feel like it's fairly obvious that Loki is a false sun god. So like this prophecy of Nika liberating the world, being the sun god, defeating Imu, it doesn't really apply to Loki because he's like, I think it's obvious that he's a fake sun god. We know Luffy's the real sun god. You know, so it doesn't really apply to Loki. He's a fake sun god. We know Luffy's the sun god. Look at all the countries he's liberated. Look at how he was in the Gear 5 pose multiple times. He literally ate the Nika fruit. Every sun god, every sun pirate is a sun god. Evil, let's be real. We all know Charlotte Oven is the actual sun god. Damn. Yo, let this man,
Let him cook.
King J, cook.
Let him cook now.
Charlotte Oven, the sun god. Naruto 2.0. Luffy will share sun god powers with the crew. Yo, who was it like a month ago or maybe like a few weeks ago in the stream chat that said Bonnie is going to share the Nika powers with the crew? Because remember, Bonnie can alter people's timeline, right? She turns people into babies and stuff like that. Bonnie could gather the Straw Hats and to put them all in Nika mode. Bro, imagine Zoro in Nika mode. Oh, bro. Zoro in Nika mode. Woo. Do you believe Loki is Admiral level? Chat, answer this question with me. Do you believe Loki is Admiral level? That's a good question. That's an interesting question. I would want to lead towards yes, because if you need all of the giants to restrain Loki, then clearly this dude is on a totally different level, especially if he has a legendary devil fruit. Loki has a legendary devil fruit. He looks like Kaido and Kataguri. This dude has to be an actual beast, right? A complete monster. Where's the Frankie is shocked that there's someone so powerful they need all giant warriors power to lock him up. This dude is clearly on a different power level. So maybe he's comparable to the admirals, but it's hard to say because this, like, all we're going off of is this one sentence about needing to be restrained by giant warrior pirates. You know, it's hard to gauge his true power level, but he's clearly powerful, right? Loki is Zunisha level. He's Yonko level. We don't need the whole of Elbaf to stop Akainu. Loki has to be stronger than Yonko. Damn, we're putting Loki over Yonko? Have you seen that the sword sticks out at the bottom of the tree? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Oda be doing the Giants dirty, 3. If he's strong, he might not be the only one. Or he might be the only one. Zoro will defeat himself if he becomes Nika. If you know, you know. Is this guy Loki, the man with the burn scar? I think so. But we'll know soon, bro. We'll know soon if Loki's the man with the burn scar or not. I've been putting my money on yes, that Loki's the man with the burn scar. By the time we get the Raws, someone will probably notice a burn scar or no burn scar on Loki. Follow the sword line. The sword sticks out of the tree. Are you talking about this? Because this triangle right here is like a mountain in front of the tree. What are you saying, though? Maybe they need to restrain him because they know that he has the ability to destroy Elbaf with his legendary devil fruit. Yeah, but he's also a giant. Not only is Loki a user of a legendary devil fruit, but this dude's a giant. And we know how Oda does, bro. If he's going to make a character look badass, if he's going to make a character that's a villain that looks like Katakuri and looks like Kaido, chances are he's going to make this guy super strong, right? Remember the days, by the way, chat, remember the days where we would always say like, oh, none of the giants of the One Piece world have devil fruits. Remember how we always used to say that? We have 2 island level swords now, and Vivri Card says Yoru is the strongest strongest sword ever. Yo, that means Zoro's gonna get Yoru by endgame, man. Zoro is gonna get Yoru endgame. Luffy doesn't need a bounty increase because Imu's gonna pack Luffy up. If Luffy is low, why can't I read basic English? If Loki is the antagonist of the arc, then he would be stronger than prior foes. Loki is going to be Admiral level. How do you think giants will get up the tree? They probably climb up the tree or something. Maybe they take a giant bird and the bird flies up or something like that. Maybe we will learn how Blackbeard got Whitebeard's fruit since Loki killed his father then gained the power. I don't know if that'll be connected. But then again, I could see why, because if yeah, actually, yeah, that does kind of make sense. That is a good point. Because if Loki went to his dad and killed his dad right in front of him, he slayed him, how did he get the fruit? And we know that Blackbeard was a similar situation. He went to Whitebeard and he slayed him and got the fruit. Yeah, that's actually a good point. That's actually a good point. Shout out, who said that? Who is it that just said that? Was it Simon? Yeah, shout out to Simon. That's a good point. That's a good point. We got Loki with the 2. L for Loki. Loki, Blackbeard team up? Dude, that'd be nasty, man. Blackbeard comes to Elbaf. He teams up with Loki. We get the Ragnarok War. Ah, dude. Man, who here believes Blackbeard is showing up this arc? Give me a yes or give me a no. Do you believe that Blackbeard is showing up to Elbaf? I want to say yes. I want to say that the Blackbeard pirates are going to go to Wano in the middle of Yamato's cover story, just like how they went to Whole Cake Island in the previous cover story. They're going to show up to Wano. They're going to grab Pluton. They're going to grab Pluton and go to Elbaf. Boom. Ragnarok War. No? Everyone's saying no. Come on, bro. You guys don't think we're going to get a Ragnarok War? With all these different factions? Luffy, Blackbeard, Shanks. The chicken god is pulling up. Yo, Hunt Predator was good, bro. Ragnarok would entail the tree and their world falling / failing. Blackbeard or Mihawk will likely put down Yggdrasil. Dude, imagine Mihawk comes through and slices Yggdrasil in half. Ah, dude, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Blackbeard will be on Hachinosu doing what? That tree is huge. If the tree falls, then won't that rise seawater level by a significant amount, drowning islands? Maybe. I mean, it is a gigantic tree, but would it raise the world's sea levels? I'm not sure. Maybe. Do you know how to speak Mexican? Chat, does anyone here speak Mexican? Mother Flame will destroy Yggdrasil. That'd be wild. Imagine Mother Flame did destroy Yggdrasil. Maybe lit it on fire. Damn, that'd be crazy. Was good, Javi Sosa. Preparing the execution of Garp with Crossguild. Burrito, taco. That's not how you speak Mexican. What's that creature you thought Blackbeard's devil fruit could be? The most recent theory, not octopus. It's probably the Three Siddhas. I think you're thinking of the Three Siddhas from Hinduism. The Three Siddhas from Hinduism is a Hindu god that fought Hanumanji, and we know that Luffy is Hanumanji, right? Luffy used Bajrang gun to defeat Kaido. Bajrang is another name for Hanumanji, so it's clear that Luffy is based on Hanumanji in that way. Moreover, we know that Luffy ate a fruit thinking it was the sun, or Luffy ate the sun god fruit. He ate the sun thinking it was a fruit, just like how Hanumanji ate the sun thinking it was a fruit. And there's more parallels beyond that. Hanumanji's father was Vayu, the wind god. Oh, and now Luffy's father is Dragon, who uses wind powers. So, I mean, we could go on all day. There's a lot of parallels between Luffy and Hanumanji from Hinduism. But the reason that I'm pointing that out is because in Hinduism, if I have my information correct, King J, let me know if I'm wrong or not. In Hinduism, Hanumanji, which would be Luffy, fought Three Siddhas, a three-headed demon, right? That was his big fight. That was for a big war. And considering that Blackbeard's flag has 3 skulls, and he probably is going to have endgame 3 devil fruits, I think there's a tie there between Hinduism's Three Siddhas and Blackbeard. There was a weird Japanese creature you hinted at before. Japanese creature for Blackbeard. I don't know, man. I've made so many theories, I can't keep track anymore. What is a... Chat, does anyone remember my videos better than me? What video did I mention a Japanese yokai or like a Japanese creature being related to Blackbeard? I don't remember, dude. Taco flavored kisses. Mwah. Taco flavored kiss. Yeah, I'm sorry, L. I don't remember. I don't remember. 1. Crossguild has put a bounty on Garp. 2. Garp was captured by Blackbeard. 3. Execution scene would parallel Blackbeard or Marineford. If you were right about Loki having a fake sun god fruit, what if the world government swapped it out? See, I do really like the idea. Shout out to Simon. I'm pretty sure it was Simon that talked about if Loki is a fake sun god because he has rubber powers, the rubber fruit, not the Nika fruit. That would make perfect sense why he thinks he's a sun god. Maybe others think that Loki's a sun god. But at the same time, I really like King J's theory. King J's theory of Loki having a snake devil fruit, Jormungandr from Elbaf, the world serpent from Norse mythology, that would parallel Skypiea, with Nolan cutting down the big blue snake Kashigami that posed as the sun god. He was the fake sun god. So again, Loki having the Jormungandr gigantic serpent devil fruit, would be a beautiful parallel if Luffy takes out Loki in that way. Anime Balls Deep stole your video, stole your theory on that one. Well, bro, people need views somehow. He kind of looked like a wolf, saying if Blackbeard could play the Fenrir role for Loki. Fenrir is supposed to be Norse mythology, though. Is there a wolf in Japanese mythology? Is that what you're saying? Oh, the Bazin. Yeah, I did do the Baize. Yeah, I remember what you're talking. Oh, dude, that's an old video. Yeah, that's what it was. The Baize theory. Shout out to chat. You guys remember. Dude, I put that out. Sheesh, how long's it been, chat? Go on YouTube, evil, type in evil, my name, Baize Blackbeard. How old is that video? Like 2 years old? Sheesh, bro. See, bro, that was back in my heyday, guys. Back in the day. The Baize is supposed to be a Japanese monster, a Japanese demon that causes earthquakes. Man, my memory's so hazy. I've done so many theories. I don't remember how that theory went, but I do remember that the Baize, I think he had like multiple hearts or multiple powers, and he had earthquake powers. I forgot what all the information was. Do you know who is Anime Lisa? He creates good theories on One Piece like you. I think I heard about Anime Lisa because a bunch of people kept sending me like one of his videos of a theory that I did. Other than that, like I don't really watch One Piece content. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't really watch One Piece content. I like to watch Christian content. I like Christian apologetic videos. I like conspiracy theory videos. That's what interests me. You know, I don't really watch One Piece videos anymore. I feel like a lot of One Piece content is just you know, it's just kind of rehashed, you know. What if Luffy wasn't at Marineford? What if Luffy wasn't at Wano? Here's a Shanks theory. Twin Shanks. Here's another Blackbeard theory. You know, like I've been doing this for a long time. You know, I've been doing this for a very long time. Before I even made my channel, I was making One Piece theories for a while. You know, so you know, I hit my capacity. I saw a video, someone asked you to do corn and you rejected it. Yeah, that's a true story. One time I was going on a walk. I think I was going to go to the store. I think I was going to get a pub sub from Publix. And I'm walking, right? I'm on the sidewalk. And I was going to make a left to walk on like this one street because I had to walk that direction. I hit the corner, right? I hit the corner. I'm hitting a left. And then there's this truck by me, like that was also making a left. So he would be on the street with me because I was going left. He cuts in front of me. Dude swerves in a big white Ford F-150 right in front of me and stops his truck right in front of me as I'm on the sidewalk. And I kind of jump back, right? I jump back and I'm like, yo, what is this guy doing? He rolls his window down. He's like, hey, bro, what's good, bro? And I'm like, yo, and I'm just like, yo, whatever. And I'm just trying to walk away. And he's like, yo, I got a question. And I'm just thinking, bro, I don't want to talk. I got a little bit of antisocial tendencies, bro. I do not want to talk. I don't care what you got going on. Leave me alone. Unless you're a brother in Christ. Okay, that's different. But he's like, all right, bro, are you big? I'm thinking, what? Huh? Yeah, bro, are you at least 6 inches? And I'm thinking, what the, bro? What universe am I in, bro? Am I in like some nasty Matrix? I'm like, I'm not really trying to talk about that. And he's like, bro, you could do corn videos, bro. I run a corn company. I could hire you, bro, and you could get with all these women, bro, and you could make some good money. And I'm like, I'm not into that degeneracy, that satanic, disgusting behavior. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. And I'm walking away, and he's like, yo, come on, bro. You can make money, man. Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, maybe in the future, bro. And I just dipped out of there. I just ran. I didn't run, but like I ran out of there. True story, bro. True story. Completely disgusting. I don't like degeneracy. If you guys watch that stuff, please don't watch that stuff. It's very disgusting. Women are exploited and trafficked to fund that industry. It's all run by a tribe. It's evil. It's disgusting. It's degenerate. Women are selling themselves short. They get depressed. They sewer slide. It makes your life as a man worse. Chat, it is terrible in every single way. Please do not fall for that BS. Don't do it. Should have been me, Yugi meme. In chapter 129, Doria and Bragi say the only thing we can't piece is a snake soaked in blood. Yeah. Shout out to Rumham and shout out to King J. That's that snake, that serpent they're talking about that they can't pierce. It's probably Loki. You know what's in? Oh, bro. Wait. Rumham, King J.
Let him cook.
Hold on.
Let him cook now.
Wait. I just pieced this together. If Loki had the Jormungandr devil fruit, this gigantic snake from Norse mythology, and it's the world serpent that can't be pierced, that would relate to Dorian Bragi in Little Garden talking about how there's a snake that can't pierce. But moreover, that would mean that Nolan cutting the snake in Skypiea or Shandora, the false sun god, would parallel Luffy cutting the snake and defeating Loki, a snake, a false sun god. But what else does that connect to? Kaido. Kaido was a serpent. He was a serpent. He was a dragon. A dragon is a serpent. And Kaido has tough scales, tough durability. He can't be cut. Or at least we thought he couldn't be cut. The world thought he couldn't be cut. He couldn't be pierced until Zoro did it, the goat of goats. So then that would parallel Loki and Kaido, the snake that can't be cut, this big serpent, gigantic serpent. And then it would make sense why in these spoilers, it says that Loki looks like Kaido. Loki looks like Kaido and Katakuri. Bro, so this guy is, oh bro, so if he's a serpent, it parallels Wano because of Kaido, it parallels Shandora because of Kashigami, the big snake, and then it parallels and it connects to Little Garden with the world serpent, the red snake that they couldn't cut. Bro,
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
I'm sold. Loki has the Jormungandr devil fruit. I'm sold, bro. You don't have to convince me anymore, bro. I'm voting. I'm already voting. You don't have to convince me anymore. Ah, yo. Dude, this man's gonna be a parallel of Kaido. He's a parallel of Kaido. Yo. Yeah, the self-delete ratio is high for women. Yeah, because it's not, dude, it's not life how God and it's not living life how God intended. You ever notice how, like, when people go against the teachings of God, they end up suffering? Every single time. Bro, we have to follow these teachings that, you know, America was based on. It creates a good life, bro. A father in a household who loves his wife. A mother in a household who loves her son or their children. The mother and the father raise their children. Stay away from corn. Stay away from degeneracy. This beautiful traditional household that creates leaders, strong men that know how to defend their household and defend the world and make it a better place. True leaders, beautiful women that are empathetic, that know how to raise a baby. This world is literally just going backwards. The demons don't, I tweeted this yesterday. Demons don't even hide anymore. Like, this world is so corrupt, so evil, so wicked that the demons are just up front now. They don't even hide anymore. Demons are up front. They're turning the world, twisting everything, mock Christianity 24/7. All this degeneracy, this evil anti-God, anti-Christ culture is just, they're in plain sight. It's right in front of you. And you know what? I think you're a fool if you don't recognize it. Because in this modern age, bro, in this day and age, the spiritual realm is so clear. I'm telling you, especially if you have a personal relationship with God. I can't speak on that. You guys have your own personal relationship with God, and I 100% respect that. But if you have a personal relationship with God, bro, you're going to see through the spirit realm. You're going to see how these demons and these angels are manifesting. This is a spiritual warfare we're in. You know, the demons don't even hide anymore. They're up front. It's in plain sight. It's so much harder to find a good wife nowadays. It's because of that corruption. You could go thank podcasts like Fresh and Fit. Go thank them, because what do? They ignore Genesis, how God made men and women in his image. We are all to be loved and respected. They don't believe in that. These guys are antichrist. Myron Gaines, Fresh and Fit, they're antichrist, because if they weren't antichrist, why are they disrespecting Christ? Why are they not following his teachings? They're antichrist, and they're definitely anti-women. They play into this divide of men and women. That's why we can't find good women anymore. And to the 1, 2, maybe 3 girls watching the stream, that's why you can't find any good men, because Satan and his legion have caused a division between man and woman. They created a division. The devil and the demons are whispering in your ear, all men cheat, all women cheat, men watch corn. All women use OnlyFans. The demons, Satan, Lucifer, Baphomet are whispering these things in your ear to create that divide, bro. But don't give up. Don't give up, because there's infinite beautiful women out there, beautiful women that stand with God, that ride with God. You know, don't give up, man. This world's wicked, bro. But we stand tried and true. We keep our head. See, my thing, I go on these tangents and I say all these things because Ephesians 5:11, bro. A wise man once said, Ephesians 5:11 says expose them in the Bible. Maybe I'm not radical. I am just a real disciple. It says expose them in the Bible. So I'm always speak on these things. But you guys got to stay strong, bro. Wear the shoes of peace. Put on the armor of God. Wear the shoes of peace. Wear the belt of truth. Wear the breastplate of righteousness. Wear the helmet of salvation, and more importantly, use and wear the sword of spirit, bro. Put on the armor of God so you could take on this wicked world. And I appreciate all the love you guys give me. You know, shout out to Adnan. You guys say you respect me, love me, and all that stuff. I thank you, but I want you guys, don't thank me, bro. Don't respect me. I want you to worship. You know who I want you to thank, bro? This is who I want you to find, and this is who I want you to thank. I don't want any glory, bro. I want it to all go to Jesus, bro. I want it to all go to Jesus. May he be glorified in through me to bring Christ glory. I'm a lion for Jesus. If I'm so great, imagine Jesus. I'm incomparable. I can't be compared. He is the way and the truth of the life. Plenty of fish in the ocean, but few decent ones in commercial aquarium. Yeah, that's a good metaphor, Oakley. But anyways, now that we're done with our satanic men-woman agenda division, let's get back to the One Piece, guys. We need to go full Middle Eastern with our women. Oh, no. I don't know if that's a good idea, bro. I don't know if that's a good idea. And I don't even want to get into that because definitely my views on that, people are going to be very butthurt and offended. So I'm gonna sidestep that. You can believe it. Have your own beliefs, but I'm gonna sidestep that comment. I'm not trying to get people angry. Someone's going to clip this, put it on Reddit. Evil, nasty, Islamophobic, devilish, satanic, anti-Semitic, fucking racist, homophobic, anti-women streamer. Evil says mean things. I can't get myself canceled for the 859th time, bro. I can't do it. Don't get clipped like Asmongold Gold. Yo, this man Asmongold Gold. What a terrible thing to say. Yeah, bro, I don't care what's happening to Palestine, bro. They're all terrible people. Imagine calling a baby a terrible person. Look for your partner at church, not at the club. Yeah, facts, bro. All right, guys, let's focus back on One Piece. We got our tangent done. We got our little rant done. We're going to refocus back on One Piece. What upgrades do you think Zoro and Sanji will get this arc? Chat, answer the Sanji question. I'm not answering it. Zoro, we got to get Zoro a black blade this arc, man. I want to see my boy Zoro rock a black blade. I want to see him put on that bandana. I want to see Zoro pull out that Ashura. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for that Zoro power up. But you know what? As much as I love Zoro, I think the Straw Hats, like the regular Straw Hats, the lower tier Straw Hats, I think Oda should focus on the lower tier Straw Hats because none of these guys have hockey training, bro. And I'm not saying give all the lower tier Straw Hats conquerors, give them all advanced hockey. No. Oda, you don't have to do all that. Just help the Straw Hats in this arc get basic hockey training. I'm not asking for much. Just give Nami basic hockey training to where she knows basic armament, basic observation. You know, something like that. Frankie, give him basic observation, basic armament. Just give them the basics, man. This is supposed to be a pirate crew that's going to take down the world government and make it to Laugh Tale. Like, can't they at least have the basics? And I know someone in the comments gonna say like, oh well, that's the beauty of it, that these guys aren't actual crazy monsters and they still become the pirate crew. But that still doesn't really fit the idea that they become the pirate kings. Like they're the pirate crew, the pirate king crew. They take down the world government. So even if you want to go based off that beauty, I still think it doesn't really work that much, you know? Give them the basics. What's good, Vertachi says, I want my boy Zoro to open the left eye and unleash his full power on Loki. Yo, that'd be fire, man. I'm here for it. Zoro needs to open up that left eye. Yo, who believes that Zoro has Sharingan, man? Let me get some Zoro Sharingan theories going. Zoro has Mangekyo Sharingan, bro. When Kuina died, he unlocked Mangekyo Sharingan, but the problem is it was dormant, okay? It was dormant. He didn't know he had it. And when he was training with Mihawk in the time skip, Mihawk helped him awaken it, okay? And Zoro was like, all right, I'm going to pull a Kakashi. Zoro was like, I'm going to pull a Kakashi, and I'm just going to cover my Sharingan. I'm going to cover my Mangekyo Sharingan until I need it. So that's why Zoro has the closed eye. This man, come on, he has the Sharingan, bro. He thinks he's Kakashi. Doesn't Kakashi use a sword? Bro, this man Zoro got Mangekyo. We don't need the beauty. They have to surpass the red hair pirates. Yeah, facts, man, facts. Imu got that Mangekyo Sharingan too. He used Amaterasu on Saturn. Yeah, I remember when we first saw that. That's immediately what I yelled, bro. I literally went on Google and I pulled out like a Naruto screenshot of Amaterasu. Were you there on that stream? As soon as we saw Saturn on fire with black flames, I immediately went to Google Images and I was like, look, this man Imu used Amaterasu. Look at all the black flames on Saturn. Do you know Moon God Buggy? No, I have no clue what Moon God Buggy is. I know Rocksteady Buggy. That fire flame theory. And that theory is crystallizing, man. Little by little, Rocksteady Buggy is crystallizing as a theory. I'm telling you, bro. Chat, you either get on the train, you get on the ship, or it's going to depart. It's going to be too late. Get on the train and get on the ship of Rocksteady Buggy. You think it's a meme. You think it's just a joke. It's just a silly theory. No, there's legit arguments for it. And the legit arguments began before we even found out Shanks is probably a figurine. Before we even found out Shanks was on God Valley, we already had the Rocksteady Buggy theory. It's a beautiful theory. If you guys want to learn more, type in evil Rocksteady Buggy. Type in my name, evil Rocksteady Buggy on YouTube. I have a bunch of videos about it. You could probably watch my Buggy video where it's Buggy on Hachinosu. That's the thumbnail. It's Buggy on Hachinosu. I think it's Buggy D Crown. Watch that video, Buggy D Crown, because I think I go in depth with Rocksteady Buggy in that video. Bro finna have a Mihawk eye and shit. You think Zoro's gonna have a Mihawk eye? Zoro has no Sharingan and Sanji's better? You're delusional, bro. Isn't there something about a closed eye, Zoro and this Illuminati stuff? Oh, yo, Zoro is Illuminati? Zoro is Illuminati, bro. Not you too, Zoro. Zoro's aligned with the world government. He's aligned with the Celestial Dragons. Zoro's gonna be the Judas to Luffy. Oh no. Buggy, the child of the most ambitious pirate, and Shanks is the child of the strongest celestial dragon being raised by future king of pirates. Exactly. It's a beautiful parallel. It's a beautiful parallel. And then obviously, like, one guy has red hair, one has blue. Like, it's a perfect antithesis. And with Buggy, Buggy has tremendously great luck. Everything just falls into his lap. Buggy being the son, which is just completely coincidental. It's complete luck because you don't choose who your father is. Buggy being the son of an infamous pirate, probably one of the more infamous pirates, if not the most infamous pirate, Rocksteady Zebek, that fits perfectly with his character. Buggy's the Antichrist? I think Emu's the Antichrist. All right, let's see what Mr. King J has to say. Theory. Loki is Jormungandr. Yggdrasil has 2 crowns and a snake around it. Hold on, guys. I have to take this call. Okay, back to Mr. King J. Theory, Loki is Jormungandr. Yggdrasil has two crows and a snake around it. Two crows and a snake. So you're saying that snake is Jormungandr from Norse mythology, and Loki's gonna have the snake fruit. And remember, we were talking about this before, the parallel between Loki, if he's a snake, and Kashigami from Shandora. It's a beautiful parallel, as well as Kaido. Kaido being paralleled to Loki, if Loki's a snake, that would make both Kaido and Loki serpents. Fake sun god Rode named his snake Jormungandr because the other sun god Loki had Jormungandr powers. When we saw the first fake sun god Rode, he had a crow named Mugen, which was clearly named after the two ravens of Odin, named Mugen and Hugin. Rode also had a snake named Hormungandr, or I guess Jormungandr, which is clearly based after it's Hormungandr. Rode also had a snake named Hormungandr, which is clearly named after Jormungandr. So if the fake sun god named his pets after Odin's crows, who did he name his pet snake after? Definitely named after Loki's fruit. Yo, let this man cook. King J cook.
Let him cook now.
Let this man King J cook. Yo, King J, I'm already sold, bro. No, you don't have to convince me anymore. I'm sold. I'm sold. Loki is a snake. Literally. Shout out to King J, man. Shout out to the boy King J. But chat, listen, it's been a great stream. We're going to wrap this up in a few minutes. If you guys have any final theories, any final concerns and questions, comment down below. If you guys are new here, subscribe. If you haven't already, like the stream and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the chapter reaction tomorrow. Okay, guys? We're going to be reacting to the chapter reaction tomorrow. What's good, G-Bear? We're going to be reacting to the chapter reaction tomorrow. As soon as the chapter comes out, we'll be reacting to the TCB translations. It'll be lots of fun. And if you guys hit the notification bell, you won't miss a stream. And definitely if you guys are in my Discord server, you guys won't miss the stream there. I'll make a post about the stream. But guys, any final ratings on the chapter, let me know. There's 178 votes on the chapter. And 71% of the votes is a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give this chapter... Damn, see, my thing is like, I want to see this panel of Elbaf. And I want to see Loki. So it's hard to rate the spoilers. I'll just have to rate the spoilers as is. And then obviously my rating on the chapter, when we react to the chapter reaction, it's going to be different, right? Because the spoilers is not the same thing as the chapter. So if I rate the long summary, bro, I have to give it at least like a 9 out of 10. I gotta give the long summary at least a 9 out of 10 minimum. I like the idea that Loki's been referred to as a sun god. Apparently there's two fake sun gods. This Elbaf tree is like 13 times taller than the mountains. There's a gigantic sword. Loki looks like Katakuri and Kaido. I'm excited, guys, and we see Elbaf. The whole thing with Vivi putting an X mark on Luffy's arm in the newspaper. These were great spoilers. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, but I have a feeling when I react to the chapter, it's going to be a 10 out of 10. To actually see Loki, finally, we waited since Thriller Bark to see Loki. We're going to see the newspaper, probably Vivi with the X mark. We're going to see Elbaf. I'm excited, guys. But we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with the chapter reaction. When will Shanks fight Luffy? I think Shanks will show up to Elbaf to clash with Luffy. I think it'll be Elbaf. But with that being said, guys, I love you all. Take care, guys. Everyone here, have a nice morning, day, or night. So wherever you guys are, we'll be back tomorrow with the chapter reaction. It'll be lots of fun. We'll cook even harder with the theories. I greatly appreciate everyone here. Before you leave the stream, like the stream, subscribe if you're new, hit the noti bell. I'll be praying for you guys. Build your own personal relationship with God so that you can fulfill your spiritual cup. Have this everlasting courage, bravery, strength, and guidance from the man above. I love you guys. Take care. Follow your passions. Love those around you. Try to grow and be a better person as every day passes. and care for those around you, chat. You never know what someone's going through, chat. You never know what someone's going through. People have many problems in life. People could be in the ultimate form of depression. People could feel so isolated, so alone, and they could put on a smile and they could pretend like everything's okay. I'm doing amazing. But deep down inside, they're broken and they're shattered. And this is something that we need to think about as we go through our days. You never know what someone's going through. Just because you see something on the outside, it's not always a reflection on the inside. So try to spread love, try to spread courage, positivity, and truth, love, and light, chat. That'd be a great thing for you to do. I love you guys tremendously. I'll be praying for you in the name of Jesus Christ. And we're heading out, guys.